purple tree. Plus I got this running me. Curly yellow dancing on me. Said she smelled a grin on me. And she straight from California, freaky, yeah, she wanna be. Tell me she like boys and girls, oh well, that's okay with me. Then she said, my old boo left me blue, I really loved it. So cold and so cruel, so many colors. Play hoes like Pro Tools, can't never trust them, no. Fuck them all. When I think about it, I just wanna Cooper, the little Cooper, the same Cooper's me, different color. I been getting out her, but really the more known I get, I just been peeping these niggas' colors. Since I left the loo, life ain't all black and white, beautiful, peeping the different colors. I can never choose, I like my booties and bunches, my babies all different colors. So what did you say? Why don't we dip to the crib with some shit? My gang got it cracking like lips in the wind. I've been burning my burdens and sipping on sins. Whole lot on my plate, them yams going down soon as I get a chance. Been busy, this music she tying on my hands, but it's on when I get home. Purple tree, plus I got this running me. Curly yellow dancing on me. Said she smelled a green on me. And she straight from California, freaky, yeah, she wanna be. Tell me she like boys and girls, oh well, that's okay with me. And she said, my old boo left me blue, I really loved it. She said, so cold and so cruel, so many colors. Play hoes like Pro Tools, can't never trust them, no. Fuck them all. So I mean she like plus I.
Okay. Probably just gonna play critical.
Purple tree, plus I got this running me. Curly yellow dancing on me. Said she smelled a green on me. And she straight from California, freaky, yeah, she wanna. Tell me she like boys and girls, oh well, that's okay with me. And she said, my old boo left me blue, I really loved it. She said, so cold and so cruel, so
Imagine thinking I'm still in that box. What an idiot.
Oh!
Yeah. You third party!
We have 12 people in this one.
Yep. I just got wrecked. That was disgusting. Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, who keeps destroying the build? They're so annoying.
Look at my bank account, look at the cash amount. I get the cash amount. I do the dash amount. Look at my bank account. Look at the cash amount. I get the cash amount. I just be cashing out. Walking that bitch and I'm faded. I fuck that bitch when I'm faded. I got the M&M's. Call my mom, told her I made it. Yeah, mama, your son too famous. He on everybody playlist, but he still armed and dangerous. He'll pop at a stranger. Sipping lean, cliche. I still do it anyway. Red or purple in the cup. Which one shall I pick today? Ay, ay. Sipping hard. Gun on me. No need for bodyguard. Aim at your body parts, yo. Take off your body parts, yo. I'm swinging when I'm off the ecstasy. That's a Molly Park, yeah. Iron on me, that's a Tony Stark, yeah. Pouring falls in a 20-ounce soda pop, yeah. I'm OC, 3 grand wood full of OG. Get BM dick like Moby. Gun make him flash Adobe. Pay up that cash you owe me, yeah. Bitch, I need it. Matter of fact, fuck that shit, I'm rich. You can keep it, yeah. Damn, rich niggas over here. Yeah, broke niggas over there. Damn, why is you over here? Go over there. Yeah. I'm in town. Party's going down. Shoot 'em down. With a 50 round. Run the town. Ballin' while you out of bounds. So much money, damn it, I'll forget to count. Look at my bank account. Look at the cash amount. I get the cash amount. I do the dash amount. Look at my bank account. Look at the cash amount. I get the cash amount. I just be cashing out.
Epic Gamers. Toxic.
47. Just like in real life, bro. Guy. Yeah, this kid definitely thinks he's just in real life. You got an Andrew Timmy?
On the shelf, she gon' fuck me like a porn star, a rock star, tryna skirt off in that fast car, like NASCAR, girl, you know I got a car. If I'm red rose, with art, and with some bells and a lighter, just so I can spark. Midnight rider, never put the car apart. I'm shining bright just like it's light, cause I came from the dark. I ain't never had nobody put that on my mommy. I might have to catch a body if you try to stop me. She ride like a cow.
with the combat. No, it is not better than Fortnite. It is really not even close. Your dreams would be better than Fortnite. We get the epic victory royal. Yeah, Valorant is better than Fortnite. Fortunately, I do not have it yet, but I've seen streamers. Here if I missed a video call from you.
Every time you come around,
I'm leaving.
I'm way too young, it's way too dumb, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. When you're not around, when you throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time.
I wanna press my line, yeah. I wanna press my. I wanna green like I wanna be like I wanna press my line, yeah. I wanna take that ride, yeah. I'm gonna press my line. I wanna green like I wanna be like I wanna press my. Oh my dear, spare your feelings. I'm reliving moments, feeling more residual. I can buy the building, burn the building, take your bitch, rebuild the building just to fuck some. I can justify my love for you and touch the sky, forgot to stop the debating wall. Put the pussy on the pedestal. Put the pussy in the high horse. That pussy to die for. That pussy to die for. Peter Piper, pick the peppers. I can pick your brain and put your heart together. We depart the shady parts and party hard. The diamond shows the cool forever. My best shot just might shoot forever. Like
I get those
Save the world.
come around,
Maybe.
Possibly.
No plans. I don't really know. Maybe.
I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. When you're not around, when you throw that to the side.
It's like it's good for a few days and it just falls apart. So possibly, maybe I'll go.
Possibly.
That's just the answer. Just possibly, maybe I'll go and maybe I won't. I don't know. Sad, yeah. They're rotting my brain. Love these hoes are the same. I admit it. The whole got me finished. Broke my heart. Oh no, you did. What am I doing? Down a whole bottle, hard liquor, hard. Holy shit. I'll try my best. That's the longest I could go. Bro, look at that aim job, bro. That aim is insane, Jarvis.
Jarvis, bro.
I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. Jarvis. T-pumps. Somebody, I don't want to fight you any more than I have to. Oh, get cracked! Why are you still in this stream, DJ? IDK. I just had one question. I don't know what I'm doing. fucking ear! Dude, this kid's not good. He just sprayed this. Alright. His Sky impression. Oh fuck. Oh yeah! I can't even do it anymore, bro. Like when I can voice cracks. I can barely do it. Why do you want me to keep doing it every single time you want me to do it? You can make it on a torpedo, please. Sorry if I made your ears bleed. Okay. Imagine if my game did improve. Beefy. Screaming Allahu Akbar. Beef. Okay, this is not fair. I was getting double teamed. I don't even care that I died. I just wanted to cheat on that kid. That's literally all I wanted to do. Was shit on him. Yeah, it does when it does sound like. Oh fuck. Oh yeah. I don't give a shit. I don't even care that I died. I just wanted to shit on that kid. That's literally all I wanted to do. Like I was a poopy butt face, bro. Yeah, it does when it does sound like. Oh yeah. I don't give a shit. Shit on. You fell from fall you fell from fall damage. Yeah, I literally like I was trying to snipe the henchman and then he was like lasering me. All I wanted to do was just kill that guy. I don't even care that I died. That was literally my main goal, just shit on that kid. He did not deserve to win that match. Yeah, I literally, like, I was trying to snipe the henchman, and then he was just, like, lasering me. All I wanted to do was just kill that guy. I don't even care that I died. Don't want the shit. That was literally do it, Phil. And I'm going to find people. Oh.
Oh my god, that guy is complete dog duty. But if you hit that if you hit the goal, you would have like 1 HP.
I was at 1 HP when I fell, you dumb frick.
Oh.
You like my socks?
You fell from fall damage.
Alright, bye. Okay, bye. Bye. Hello. 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 Hello.
Oh my gosh, I have a sweat on my team. Oh my gosh. Hello?
Hello.
What's up, bro?
Hi.
Hi.
My PC.
Let's go, Holly.
I mean, I would be able to go. Dumbass PC didn't fucking freeze. You're a piece of dog shit! Not you.
Damn.
I'm just gonna PC
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. So my PC is absolute dog shit.
Oh my gosh, we're going. Oh my god. Yo, I'm so stupid. Bro. I'm slow. Hey, yo, bro, I ain't gonna make it over there soon. You wanna know what I did? I was following the retail one instead of the freaking Ollie.
Oh.
I'm slow, bro. Straight.
I've been complete garbage today. So.
What season you start playing in?
What happened?
What season you start playing in?
Season 4, but I started keyboard and mouse 5 months ago.
Oh. Oh, so you used to play on PS4?
I started on mobile, then PS4.
So. Told her to call me Rock. She said she not gonna call me that. Yeah, call me Rock. I started in season 2, but like I stopped playing. I stopped playing this game. But I'm still good. I'm not trash. Don't lie.
I wanna quit this game.
You scrolled on this video the door. Yeah.
I want this game, but
Yo, someone 2K in, bro. Like 2K19.
I got
Like I don't see.
I got 19 games. I don't play 19 anymore.
I played 19. 19 is way better than 20. It's hard to score on my career on 20. I'm playing on pro. Still can't even. Like what?
I play on pro, that's the lowest you can go, and I've been pro, but like when we get into like the actual like games, my career games, I've been at least getting
On my way. Hey yo, you want me to use my launch pad over there?
I'm quitting this game, I'm done.
Don't leave. Oh, I hit him for like 22 in the head.
Alright, see ya.
Game trash.
Bye.
GG, bro.
I have no other games to play, and I can't fuck with this game, bro. It's so dumb. I wanna get into Steam and play. I'm gonna play Apex. I haven't played this game in like forever. Dude. Did I not just sign in as a visible? Invisible? The fuck? You can't even hide this. Okay, this is. I mean, wait, you can't see it. Playing Apex. Oh shoot. Why is like this right now? Dude, since when have I been fucking Savage Boy? Like, dude, you guys are literally my fuck. Apex Legends. I wanna play games, bro. Now I have to fucking wait, update. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah, obviously, no, I didn't read it. I don't have friends. It's 36.19 gigabytes. And I'm at 2.9. I'm trying to just check out shit right now, bro. Oh. Yes, he was complete dog. If he was my teammate, I don't know. Fuck, bro. Can't capture. Fuck. Hold on, guys. Just hold on. Display. Yes, let's go. Okay, I found it out. I think I did. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna watch some YouTube videos, okay? I don't really know what to... Okay. We're gonna find out what to watch. What do you wanna watch, EJ? The cool thing is I really don't give a shit about these damn ads. Like, I don't care. What should I watch? Zerber? Actually, no, we're watching Bright Sun Films. Nope. Go check out this guy's channel, please, okay? You better check out this guy's channel. Bright Sun Films. Doing Bright Sun Films, okay? PC's being very slow right now. We're gonna watch Abandon, because I'm trying to finish this. I'm on my second one. I'll watch this while...
What is up, guys? My name's Jake. A rather short video today, only because I don't have much time. I'm literally leaving my house in about 6 hours. So, oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to Disney today. So, we have to, drive down there. It's a whole thing. It's 18 hours to drive. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, another abandoned video. So today we have a rather unknown topic, actually. This is actually the thing that made me want to do this series in the first place, and I'll say this every time I do a video, but if you have a suggestion on what we should do next, just say it in the comment section below, and you have a pretty good chance that I'll do it in the next episode. Or maybe the next episode of that, I don't know. If you don't know what the series is about, then click on the link on the description, or click on the link somewhere on the screen. Maybe it's in the middle, maybe it's on the top, maybe it's on the bottom right, maybe it's on the top left. I don't know. I have to edit this today as well, and I'm redoing my audio today because I sounded really sick this morning. I'm like, ugh. So let's talk about today's abandoned place, shall we? So today we're gonna be talking about Treasure Island Resort in Daytona Beach. Not to be confused with Disney's Treasure Island. What am I thinking of? The island That's Discovery Island. If you don't know what that is, go watch our other video. But this is a hotel that was built in 1974. It is an 11-story, 227-room residing where the Treasure Island Motel used to be. It features a tiki bar, it featured a tiki garden with bar, 2 swimming pools, conference facilities, Billy Bones Tavern, a grand entrance with huge wooden Polynesian-style overhanging roof. Apparently, to reviews of the hotel online or other places, the hotel was a really nice place to stay. The hotel is located on 2025 South Atlantic Avenue, just in case you don't know where it is. Now, what happened to the hotel? Well, good question. The hotel sustained major damages during the 2004 hurricane season. The hotel was closed toward the end of the summer. The owners, Bray and Gillespie, I'm not sure how you say that, stated that the hotel would reopen by June 2005. However, work stopped on the hotel after many legal disputes with the construction company that was hired to repair the hotel. To seal the downfall of the hotel, the owners, which also owned 32 hotels in Daytona Beach, Bray and Gillespie, filed for bankruptcy. In 2011, the city of Daytona Beach filed for the building to be torn down. When this was announced, defendants made points from the many bankruptcy suits and countersuits. In the end, the court determined the property was under ownership by Rate Financial Trust. It's RAIT Financial Trust. So what is going to happen to the property? Well, Rate Financial Trust made an agreement with the city that they would either repair or demolish the building within the next year. In return, the city would give $170,000 out of the $800,000 dollars worth of code enforcements fines the property has racked up over the years. So apparently, as of now, the owners seem to have decided to repair the hotel rather than demolish it. As of 2014, they're starting to clean up the building's grounds and exteriors. The real question the real question about the property, and probably the most important, is the building damaged beyond repair, and is it even possible to repair the hotel? So I guess the future of this building does kind of look good so far. The building itself might be reopened sometime in the near future, and this is just an estimate, but if everything goes smoothly, the hotel may open sometime in 2016 or 2017. And yeah, I have fond I have fond memories of not going to the hotel specifically, but I remember sometime in 2002, I think. Sometime in 2002, I remember walking down Daytona Beach. I say this like I really do remember it. I really have like really vague memories of this, but I remember walking down Daytona Beach and seeing the hotel. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I think it was the tallest building there at the time, or maybe it still is. I don't know. It's 11 stories, so that's pretty tall. I was really like captivated by it. I don't know. And I remember not too long ago, probably in 2012 or 13, us driving down the roadway where all those hotels are. I remember seeing the big sign that says Treasure Island, and it's all like drooped and all. It looks really cool. I don't know why. I took a video of it. I have no idea where that video went. I would use it in the this video, but I honestly don't know where it went. So that's today's abandoned video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you tell me what you want to see in my next abandoned video, because I'm pretty much out of ideas. I do have a few Disney stuff in mind, but you know, that's something. Also, I will personally be gone for the next week and a half, so Travis and a few of the other people in Brightson Gaming are gonna have to take over Monday and Friday's videos for me. So that's about it. I'll see you guys later, and thanks for watching, of course. And yeah, actually, that's all right. Yeah, thanks for watching. Cut to the outro.
Before this video starts, I just want to say thank you for over 80,000 subscribers. We are so close to 100,000 and it's insane how fast we are growing. Please be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and hit that notification bell. Enjoy the video.
Hello?
Oh, hell yeah, is that a lady?
Yeah. How are you?
Better now, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So, like, what's your name? Spencer, right? Wait, are you... No... What? How old are you?
I'm 43, how old are you?
43. I'm 18.
I'm playing.
Oh, where are you from?
I'm from Northside Zone, Twin City, Minnesota.
Damn. I live right there. Just...
Oh my, who you moaning at, fam?
Your voice, Spencer. Oh yeah, by the way, I just want to tell you something.
I'm a damn dude.
Wait, hold on. Are you for real? Yo, what the fuck?
Yo, hello?
Hello?
Oh, hey, what up, girl?
What's up, daddy?
Yo, you sound kinda cute.
Thank you. You do as well.
Oh, thank you. Hey, you got Snapchat?
I mean, yeah.
You can add me, it's like YouTube Absorber, you know? Like,
what?
add me!
Yo, what the f?
Dive through the thing, through the little hole. They're right underneath.
Bill.
I did. Dive.
What the?
You have a good day, homie.
Yeah, so,
On me.
I'm coming.
They're right underneath.
I'm coming.
He's mocking.
I'm C-U-M-M-I-N-G. Oh, you tricked me. No. You got me good. That's a good one.
Poppy.
Get the hell up, kid. Let's go. Hop in.
No, I did. I did have it. What do you mean knocking Ruby? I know she didn't have to tell me to get it. What do you mean mocking Ruby, EJ? I'm confused.
Hello?
I didn't pick my stuff up!
Hello, you have microphone. I think that was way too obvious. I think that was like kind of like Asian. That was not even Indian. That was like hello. Like that was more Asian than Indian. So I gotta. Yeah, hello. You have microphone? He doesn't even have a mic. Cool. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What one?
What the hell? He messed up. He's playing my live stream.
Absorber YT, by the way.
I died, Daddy. Oh no, Daddy. Oh my god, hello.
Well, you have a good day, my G.
Me too.
Peace out.
Absorber.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
You play on PC or controller?
I play on PC. What about you?
On the controller.
Controller. I will. And what's your name?
Muslet.
Mooselat?
Yes.
Mooselat.
You are the first one to pronounce it right, so you must have Arabic connections.
Well, my dad is Middle Eastern, but like...
Okay.
But like...
Yeah, I can tell.
Are you rich?
Mm-hmm.
You are?
Yes, I am. I have 3 tanks oil right behind me.
Are you smoking?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I know this video wasn't that long, but if you made it this far in the video, be sure to comment down the word wood, which is spelled W-O-O-D, and that's how I know that you made it this far in the video. If you want to see a part 2 to this, that is even...
Press start. Double kill.
Oh my gosh! Oh my... Wait, what? 3-piece? No way. No way. I'm the best. I'm the best. Yeah, let's go, baby. Who else? No. No? Nah. Who else? Who else? Nah. Nope. Where's this guy? Where's your friend? Is that him? Okay, let's not talk about that. Snipe me. Do it. Snipe me. Do it. Snipe me. Take it. No, 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 no. Take the sniper. Take the sniper. Why are you so picky, bruh? Why are you so picky? Take the sniper.
Cheerios with water.
Alright, snipe me. Do it. Hurry up. You got this, bro. Come on, shoot. I'm right here. Shoot me. Kill me. Come on, shoot. Do it. Ah, yeah. Psych. Alright. Try that. Rocket launcher. Come on. Come on. You got this. You got this. Try it. Let's go. You suck. You suck, bro. You're so bad. What is this? Ah! Okay, chill, 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 chill. No, I'm dead. What the? He just gives up like that? Come on. What? Hi. I embarrassed the guy too much. He's like, nah, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. My man probably uninstalled the game. My bad. No. This kid killed me? My man can't even sprint.
Shout out to Fearless.
Oh no, dude. Look at this.
Nerf this.
I've got you in my sights.
How is he still alive? Finally. I can't do it, dude. You have a dog on your back. You know what? Kill me. Kill me.
Do you know Fortnite? Yeah, I do.
Kill me, dude. Do it. No. Kill. I forgot he was weak. Bruh, I'm sorry. My bad, bro. I love you. What's up, bro? You want that?
Thank you.
Alright, bro. Come on. Come on. It's time to die. Come on. Come on. Crouch. Crouch and look away. Crouch and look away. Oh my! You had a gun? That's messed up, bro. Is that a sniper you got? That's a double barrel. That's a double barrel shotgun. Shoot me from there. Come on, do it.
Dang, bro, that's some crack.
Try again. Oh snap, he's coming. Oh snap. Hey, bro. Take the shield. Take the shield. Take the shield. No, no. Stay back. Default. Stay there. Don't move. All right, bro. It's safe. It's safe. We're good. Oh my god. I love you too. This guy's adorable. Does he think I'm his teammate? Like, actually? Imagine. So like, what do we do now? Oh my gosh, a llama? Yo, we found a llama. What? What? Who's gonna take the llama? He took most of the map. I have to do it. I gotta kill him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Goodbye, friend. Goodbye. I'm so evil. How could I do that? Honestly, like, listen, we're playing
After this, I'm gonna show you an episode from the Bankrupt series.
solos. Either he kills me or I kill him. We're not teaming. I'm not walking away. He has mats. He got a llama. That's a lot of material. I want that material. It's fine though. He's spectating me too. Oh no. It's really not fine, but you know, whatever. I'll win the game for you, okay? Trust me. I won't let you down. Wow. Ooh.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
You can't be serious right now. No. That was for you, bro. I forgot his name, but yeah, that was for you. Also, I think he was spectating me all game. There was a dude spectating the whole time. I think it was him, the first kid I killed. I still feel bad, but come on. I won the game, so I feel less bad because he was watching me win. I don't know. GG. By the way, that scream, it's not me. My daughter watches me play and she gets into it, you know? It's her screaming. It's not, no, come on. I'm a man. I don't scream. I don't get scared. Also, my name's Fearless. Come on. Please. Not like this. Why can't you build here, bro? I'm dead. What do I do? Hello? Are you up there? You're so mad. Yeah, that's right. Get off me! You're on me? Get off me.
Get off me! You're on me, get off me!
Oh no, it's a Twitch kid. He's all the way up there. I don't have mats. This is not smart. But like, this dude, hey, he ran away. He's so scared. He ran away. Nah, fam. How many impulses do you have? What the? Oh my! I don't even care, whatever. I killed that Twitch kid, he's so mad. That's all that matters. GG.
Of course. I hate this game. I hate you. Please fucking kill yourself, dude. Fear, you're just a you're fucking bad, dude. You're actually fucking bad. I hate this game. I hate you. Please.
Oh my gosh, the kid's so mad. Someone's having a bad day. I feel bad. I hope your day gets better. Ooh! Yo, I'll snipe you too. What's up? Hit marker. What's up now, huh? You're scared because I shot you. What's up now? Shoot me now. You're mad. I see a llama. Oh my god. You want it too? Peek it. Do it. Oh, you're mad. You're so mad. Gotta laugh at him. He had Twitch in his name, so we gotta laugh and jab. Nice window, but nah, fam. It's not gonna work.
Excuse me.
Oh my.
This game's doo-doo. This game's trash.
What?
What are you talking about?
What?
What are you talking about?
What?
This game's trash.
What is, bro? My shots don't work. What? I can't. Oh my gosh, what is going on right now? What is this game? Someone else is here? 32? Oh my, I'm not, no. This treason. Ah! Hey. I don't think he meant to do that. I think he lost control. She just fell down. Sucks to suck.
We're gonna watch one video from his bankrupt series. And I might just end stream because this is just taking a while.
One claims it's the company's only chance for survival.
Atari has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. The 31-year-old.
So this one is WoW Air, which recently went bankrupt in 2019.
WA presents the difference between Kodak is filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection.
What's up guys, my name is Jake and welcome to the 4th episode of Bankrupt. This episode is brought to you by Audible. Go to audible.com/BSF or text BSF to 500 500 to get a 30-day free trial, a credit for an audiobook of your choice, plus 2 Audible originals. Iceland has been a place I've wanted to visit for a while now. I've been planning and pricing out a journey there for over a year, and choosing one particular airline flying non-stop routes from Toronto for extremely competitive prices. It sounded like a pretty good deal to me. It was only a few months later, though, that I saw in the news that the entire airline abruptly filed for bankruptcy and ceased all operations, canceling all flights just minutes before they were scheduled to take off. So let's discover how this relatively unprecedented airline bankruptcy happened, and take a look at WoW Air. So WoW Air was founded in November of 2011 by an Icelandic entrepreneur, Skulli Mogensen. He founded the company to follow the popular budget airline business model. This type of market has been well fleshed out in areas like the United States and Europe. So WoW Air was to present itself as a new player in this market, serving almost exclusively flights to Iceland. Mogensen had secured funding for his brand new company via an internal investment firm that he owned, and took majority ownership of the private airline and became CEO. While it was a risky
shout out to Bright Sun Films, please watch him.
Move to start an airline, especially a budget one, in such a fierce and competitive market, flying out of Iceland with this plan actually seemed to be quite smart. The only other major airline that services Iceland is Iceland Air, which for over 70 years had dominated that specific market, setting
I need to do something. Schedule, start replay buffer. I forgot what I was trying to do again.
setting their own fares. Now with WoW Air on the scene, they brought extremely competitive prices, in some cases charging $200 or $300 less than Iceland Air, making WoW the obvious choice for any budget-conscious traveler. So by 2012, the company began its first flights from Iceland to Paris, London, and Copenhagen via their 2 leased Airbus A320s. Despite the investments in the airline, the company was still extremely small, with just a headquarters and a small office and having only 70 employees on payroll. However, by 2013, things began to grow. The company had applied for their own air operator certificate to allow them to operate their own aircraft for commercial purposes. WoW Air now had 3 aircraft transporting more than 400,000 people annually, a pretty impressive increase from their 0 just 2 years prior. This level of growth continued for the next several years, allowing WoW Air to carry its millionth passenger by late 2014. The airline grew more and more over the next few months, harshly competing with Iceland Air and looking for new and profitable routes to expand their reach. In 2015, the company announced they would begin routes to Iceland from America, the first two cities being Boston and Washington, D.C. This came at a pretty good time, too, as more Americans were beginning to travel to Iceland as the country was becoming a hot travel destination. Hot being figurative, it's relatively very cold there. WoW Air quickly became the most affordable way to travel to Iceland from Europe and the United States, also eventually offering routes from Canada in 2016. This prompted the airline to purchase two brand new Airbus A321s to offer non-Iceland destinations across the Atlantic. Over 280 people worked for the company now, and they began expanding their routes even further to now offer long-haul routes all the way to Los Angeles and San Francisco with their three newly leased A330-300 aircraft. And as 2016 came in, WoW Air grew at a rate unlike before. The airline became very well known for their bold aircraft liveries and pretty good customer satisfaction, but mostly for their insane pricing strategy. For instance, if you were to fly from New York's Newark Airport to Reykjavik, Iceland, a non-stop flight with WoW Air would cost you around $110. Of course, there's a bunch of additional fees alongside, but as a base fare, that's what it would cost. As a comparison, a similar flight on Iceland Air would cost you around $320. So obviously WoW had the upper hand on the market pricing. However, that too came at a cost. By 2017, the airline's popularity and growth exploded. WoW Air was now carrying more than 2.8 million passengers a year, with its now 12 aircraft. The airline expanded to Asia as well, now becoming a more major airline and almost surpassing Iceland Air in size. WoW had also just hired their 1,000th employee and placed leasing orders for brand new aircraft at Airbus. By the end of 2017, the company had earned $486 million in total revenue, yet had a staggering total loss of around $27.5 million. Despite their growth, the low margins and external expenses like fuel had laid a huge loss on the company. However, determined to keep going, the company and Mogason still were confident in the airline. The company saw even more growth during the following year, now carrying 3.5 million passengers. They also won the award for the best low-cost airline of the year from the CAPA. However, while things looked pretty good on the outside, internally, the airline was in trouble. The burden of running an airline, especially a budget carrier, began to weigh in on the growing company. More planes means more fuel, maintenance, landing fees, and passengers to deal with. More employees means more wages, benefits, training, and so on. These immense expenses were piling up, so the company decided to slash their operating costs by canceling routes and removing almost half of their fleet to just 11 planes. However, even the Iceland market itself wasn't doing all that well during this time, with even Iceland Air losing money. Because remember, this is a country of just 300,000 people, which is less than the population of Wyoming, so the bulk of air traffic in will be tourists. However, with the population being that small and tourists really only coming in the summer months, two large airlines can't really survive in that. WoW Air ended 2018 with just a $6 million loss, and with high hopes they would end 2019 with better or actually any profit. However, things were not looking good for the company. Earlier in the year, they were in talks of Iceland Air buying them out entirely. However, that never happened. Soon after, though, Indigo Partners, an investment company which also has stakes in other low-cost carriers, had reached a tentative agreement to purchase WoW as they were running out of money and needed someone to step in and give them long-term investment. Soon after, the airline announced they would be cutting their workforce by 360 people, and another 5 aircraft were to be sold off. The orders that they had placed for Airbus's A330neos had also been cancelled, furthermore basically cancelling all of their long-haul routes. By January 2019, the airline announced the Indigo Partners deal would allow them to take up to 49% of the airline, with an option to increase later. Just 2 months later, though, Indigo had pulled out from the deal, and WoW was left with no financial backing and a crippled company, very quickly running out of money. As a last-ditch effort, they tried to reopen their purchase deal with Iceland Air, but after the legacy airline looked over their numbers, they said they weren't interested. With no external company willing to put up money or buy out the entire company, WoW Air had begun canceling flights. And just a few days later, on March 28, 2019, the entire company began to collapse. Unbelievably, WoW Air had suddenly and abruptly ceased all operations and canceled all flights on the same day. In some cases, flights were just hours and minutes away from taking off when the news came in that the company had declared bankruptcy, and all remaining flights would be canceled. This left thousands of passengers stranded across the world with no money able to be refunded, which most needed to pay out via travel insurance. Pretty much all of the stranded passengers had no idea that WoW was even in trouble, let alone literally hours away from Chapter 7 bankruptcy. From the consumer side, I think the airline did a marvelous job at appearing not to have any problems. Honestly, their quirky approach to an airline was quite interesting and a little funny. I think they did a great job at presenting themselves as something bigger than they actually were. But on the inside, the airline, I would imagine for its entire life really, had some sort of financial issues. And there were multiple reasons as to why. Some I mentioned earlier with the general operating costs of an airline, which the revenue from extremely low fares did not help. Consumer confidence in the airline began to slip towards the end as well, and the fact that the general location of operations wasn't really sustainable, as tourism is only big in Iceland during the summer months, and the off-season severely hurt the company's profits. Even just a few months prior, another budget airline which also originated out of Iceland, Primera Air, had also declared bankruptcy and left passengers in a similar situation. So now, WoW Air is nothing more than just another failed budget airline. As their assets are now slowly sold off and the company turns to nothing.
I'm watching this video and then I guess we could watch a few more because joined in.
But a domain name. Their bold aircraft now sit unused in airports across the world, awaiting their unknown future. The company's former CEO, and I'm not kidding, is looking to bring back the crippled company in a sort of WoW Air 2.0. He says he would just buy back the assets from the bankrupt company and package them into a new airline which he says would learn from his previous endeavor. All he needs is around $40 million to relaunch the company with a now slow-growth business plan and a fleet of 5 brand new Airbus A321neos. Will he get the funding he needs to restart the company? No, probably not. The previous track record for the brand is not very good, and leaving thousands of travelers stranded with no refunds and ways to get home isn't really a good way to get the public excited for your revived airline. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong. That's really something that only time will tell. But for now, on the former airline's website, it reads at the bottom of their corporate timeline, "The future is WoW." So I guess that means I'm not going on that Iceland vacation then. However, if I did, I would probably be terrified considering I don't like flying and the route from Toronto to Iceland is over 5 hours long. So I would need to keep my mind occupied, and the best way I can think to do that is with Audible. You can listen to an unmatched selection of audiobooks on any devices, like Malaysian Airlines Flight 370, Why It Disappeared. Wait, that's absolutely not what you want to listen to on a plane. Like the Southwest Airlines Way.
To the Oceanos, because it's shorter. It's the only reason, it's just shorter. One last video. We're just gonna do the story of the Oceanos, because it's just a shorter video in total, so yeah.
You just gotta drive it. Off the coast of South Africa today, a dramatic and daring rescue at sea. Merchant vessels joined South Africa's Navy and Air Force to rescue the passengers and crew of a Greek cruise ship sinking in storm-lashed waters. All but about 20 of the 580 people who were aboard the vessel have now been accounted for. But as Richard Sergey reports, disturbing questions remain about how the ship got in trouble and how its crew responded to the emergency.
What's up guys, my name is Jake. On the evening of August 3rd, 1991, the cruise ship the Oceanos began taking on water with over 500 people on board, and a crew that had already abandoned ship. Today I wanted to tell the remarkable story that you probably haven't heard of, from one of the most impressive maritime rescues ever conducted, and the ultimate sinking of the modern-day cruise liner. This is the story of the sinking of the Oceanos. So the MTS Oceanos was a European passenger vessel built in 1952 under a different name. The ship went through many different owners throughout the years, and finally ended up with the Epirotiki Lines, a Greek shipping company founded in the mid-1800s. They took advantage of the growing cruise market in the 1970s and acquired the Oceanos. The company actually became the largest cruise line in the Eastern Mediterranean and Greece, acquiring all types of older passenger vessels. See, back then the cruise industry was very different than how it operates today. Many of the up-and-coming cruise lines didn't have the capital or saw it as too much of a risk to build new vessels specifically for the line. So many companies had just purchased older ships, usually built in the 1950s and 60s, and refitted them for regular cruises. The Oceanos was no exception to this, making regular cruises out of South Africa by the late 80s and 90s. The ship was only around 14,000 tons and able to hold a maximum of 550 passengers and 250 crew. She featured a dining room, several lounges and bars, a casino, and an open sun deck with swimming pool. Not exactly a large ship at all by today's standards, but at the time, that wasn't all that uncommon. The largest cruise ship in the world was Royal Caribbean's Monarch of the Seas at 73,000 tons, which compared to other ships carrying passengers for pleasure cruises, including the Oceanos, it was pretty enormous. While the Oceanos was still owned by the Epirotiki Lines, the vessel was being chartered on an 8-month contract by a company called TFC Tours. They were essentially just leasing the vessel for their own routine cruises out of the relatively untapped South African cruise market. However, there is a good reason for that specific market not being very utilized, as those waters are notoriously treacherous. However, in late July of 1991, the Oceanos was set to start her 7-night voyage from Durban, South Africa to Cape Town, South Africa, then back. Around a 1,000-mile journey with 2 ports of call along the way. At the helm of the vessel was Captain Ioannis Ivranis, an officer of 20 years and the man in charge of delivering the vacationing passengers safely to port. Though, while the ship was seaworthy, TFC Tours had let the Oceanos fall under harsh
AKA a captain that should serve life in jail.
decay. When passengers arrived to port, they described the vessel as looking rusted and not very well maintained. On August 3rd, 1991, the vessel was nearing the end of its 7-day cruise with its last stop in East London, South Africa. The vessel took on more passengers for a single-night cruise as the Oceanos was beginning to complete the last leg of their journey back to Durban. Though that afternoon, the winds began to pick up, and the ocean just offshore began whipping up a strong gale. Like I had mentioned earlier, this part of Africa is well known for its weather. The ship was scheduled to travel through the Transaski coastline, nicknamed the Wild Coast for its freak and sometimes violent weather. This ended up delaying the Oceanos for a few hours that afternoon, and as winds continued to pick up, the vessel just couldn't leave port. However, by the command of Captain Avranis, the Oceanos headed out to sea despite the weather to keep schedule, now with 571 people on board. Usually a sail-away party would be held on deck, however due to the weather, a party was held inside the main lounge. Moss Hills, a guitarist on board, said, quote, "It was a great success in spite of the weather. We got passengers to dance and sing, telling them that we would provide the rock and the ship would provide the roll." As dusk approaches that evening, passengers made their way to the main dining room. However, by now, the Oceanos was encountering very rough 40-knot winds and up to 30-foot swells. Passengers described the scene inside the main dining room as a tad chaotic, with plates and glasses shifting around their tables, and staff struggling to keep balance. The swells outside were tossing the 500-foot vessel side to side, seemingly becoming even more violent. Meanwhile, below deck, in the bulkheads, the scene unfolding would instantly change the fate of the Oceanos. Earlier that day, repairs had been performed on the ship's water disposal system. A very important pipe that directly intakes seawater within the vessel had its vital non-return valve not fully replaced. It's believed that after a series of freak waves slamming against the ship, the pipe's shell plating had burst open, spilling seawater, and began filling the compartment. Eventually, that water, going unnoticed, had reached the ship's main propulsion engines and caused an explosion. The Oceanos immediately lost power and propulsion from her 2 main propellers. Upstairs in the main lounge, performers had been entertaining passengers just as the main engine exploded. A guest had actually been videotaping the show at the same moment the Oceanos lost power, and you can hear the loud thud in the video from below deck.
I want you to imagine, if you can, a long and
Immediately, cruise director hear the loud thud in the video from below deck.
I want you to imagine, if you can, a long and
Loud thud.
Immediately, cruise director Lorraine Betts rushed upstairs to find out what was happening from the
Sounds a bit more of like a zzz to me.
ship's officers. By now, Captain Avranis had assessed the damage below and knew the 14,000-ton powerless vessel was in trouble. With room for 594 people in her 6 lifeboats, the Oceanos certainly had enough room to save everyone on board. However, with the rough ocean and the vessel beginning to ever so slightly list, time was at the essence. When Lorraine got to the bridge, Captain Avranis was described to be in shock, as the crew and officers were in a panic, sending out distress calls. As passengers waited patiently in the dark lounge, terrified as to what happened, Moss Hills and a few other entertainers had continued to sing songs and interact with the passengers, an effort to keep everyone calm. Not too long after, the ship's lifeboats were beginning to be lowered for boarding. However, not by passengers, but by crew. In fact, passengers and entertainment staff were told that there was just a problem in the engine room, and that there may be a chance they would need to abandon ship. So as passengers put on their life vests, the crew were seen running to and from their cabins, throwing personal items and suitcases in the lifeboats, just before lowering away, which had very few actual passengers aboard. The captain assured everyone that the ship was not sinking, so Moss Hills and fellow entertainer Julian Butler traveled down below decks to find out for themselves. And what they found was alarming. Water had been pouring in and sloshing around on the lower decks. By this time, over 500 passengers were on board the Oceanos, and still no alarm or announcement had been sounded to abandon ship. By midnight, the vessel was in serious trouble, and with hundreds of passengers awaiting some official to direct them as to what to do to evacuate, no such person appeared. It eventually came to the ship's entertainment staff to take charge of the rescue and group passengers and place them in lifeboats. So one by one, each lifeboat filled with at least a capacity of 99 passengers were lowered down into the rough, pitch-black ocean. By the early morning hours of August 4th, hundreds of passengers had been lowered down on several different lifeboats until a serious problem came. By this time, the Oceanos had been listing so heavily on its starboard side that launching or loading lifeboats became impossible. Since the crew had taken off with nearly half-empty boats, there was not enough seats in the remaining boats for everyone. And now, with over 220 people still aboard the slowly sinking vessel, there was nothing to do but call for help. Moss Hills and Julian Butler had made their way up to the ship's bridge to assess the situation with the captain. The only problem was, the captain wasn't there. He was actually still on the ship, seen here grasping to the pool deck staircase, completely uninvolved. Actually, the only reason he was still on the ship was because he was caught boarding a lifeboat earlier, and the entertainment staff had pulled him back on board. In fact, almost all of the officers had escaped, and the 2 entertainers found the cruise ship's bridge deserted. So it became entirely up to them to basically save everyone on board by making distress calls to whoever would answer. Luckily, they were able to reach several ships in the area, and later learned that the South African Air Force set up a multi-helicopter rescue. By 6 a.m., all of the passengers were moved out onto the open decks, awaiting for the helicopter rescue. And after around 4 hours of waiting in complete darkness, the choppers finally came, efficiently running 2 different airlifts simultaneously, each carrying around 20 passengers. Once they were full, they would fly the 3 miles back to shore where they would unload and refuel at the staging area. They would then fly back and repeat. And over the course of a few hours, unbelievably, every single person was off the Oceanos and had been successfully rescued via helicopter and inflatable boat. All 571 people. And after what seemed like just moments, the listing of the sinking ship worsened as waves washed over the star.
Yes. Alright. So you can get yourself ready for bed. You go to bed? Oh, okay. Alright. I'll be right back, okay?
Holy me, I'm so sorry it took me this long.
Starboard bow. Then it didn't take long for the flooding to accelerate. Soon, and incredibly all captured on video, the 500-foot, 7-story vessel became swallowed by the ocean. Then finally, at around 3:30 p.m. on August 4th, nearly 19 hours after the flooding began, the Oceanos finally went under. At the staging ground on the shores of South Africa, passengers were reunited and the entertainment staff were regarded as heroes, which they were. As for Captain Arvana's, actually, he was one of the first to be airlifted off the sinking ship, and later on the ground, well, he had this to say.
When I order abandon the ship, doesn't matter what time I leave. Abandon is for everybody. If some people they like to stay, they can stay.
His reasoning was that he would be better suited to coordinate the rescue from the shore. Remind you of anyone? The captain was actually defended by the cruise line, saying passengers misunderstood the crew procedures, saying, quotes, "As regards to the captain abandoning the vessel, this is untrue and he has maintained his position throughout in assisting the rescue in the most effective way." You know, looking over the footage again, it looks like he was an integral part of the rescue. Oh wait, no, he's actually just standing there lifeless. Thankfully, Greek Board of Inquiry found Captain Arvanas and 4 other officers guilty, though there are conflicting stories as to what actually happened to him. Anyways, as for Epirotiki Lines, well, they were merged with another shipping company and had gone bankrupt in the early 2000s. Now looking at all of it as a whole, the actual cause of the sinking was honestly one of the best possible scenarios, since the rate of water entering the vessel was very minimal. If the leak had been more severe and the Oceanos only had a few hours afloat, in the middle of the night during a harsh storm, the end result could have been much more catastrophic. But this maritime miracle has always fascinated me. The incredible images of a somewhat modern cruise ship sinking into the ocean and not a single life was lost is absolutely unbelievable. And now looking into it further, it's hard to even believe the astonishing task these entertainers and rescue crews were faced with, having the lives of hundreds of scared passengers aboard a sinking ship during a storm all in their hands. But thanks to the selfless individuals of the people coordinating and performing the air rescue, the actual crew, staff, and passengers aboard the Oceanos, as well as the ships in the area coming to the aid, the story of the Oceanos remains to be one of the most incredible rescue operations at sea. I'd like to thank NordVPN for sponsoring this video. They have been a continued supporter of the channel.
Alright. Stream is done. Alright. So, bye. I will